Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. It's Thursday here, and hey, we got a small slate of action, but big crew with me today to go over the small slate of action here. Hey, we're still not sure on this rainout game, so we can talk about it where we sit. We'll see how it rolls. Because I don't know. I'm looking at the weather, and my amazing Kreskin says looking like it might rain out. Definitely looking like it might rain out there in Minnesota. So it's looking at the weather. It might be like an hour window where it's a little bit overcast and cloudy, and they might be able to sneak some in. That's what they're trying to look at and hope for. We'll hope for the best there and maybe get an extra game in. But as we always do here on the happy hour, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. And then, like we always do, we get to the camera, see how they're rolling along, and then we get right to the picks. So let's kick it off with Ron in the bottom right corner, my bottom left. How are you doing here on this Thursday afternoon, Ron?
Doing good. Hit the best bets yesterday. Pretty much that was it that I'll hit. Had a 3 and 5 day, but had 2-0 start to today and hit my best bet with the Houston Astros. I'm ready to roll for tonight with that one MLB game and that one WNBA game for me.
Nice, nice. Hey, can't complain when you're hitting the best of the day. So, hey. Heading over to Brian. How you doing here on this Thursday, Brian?
Not bad, Rod. Today, last night was a different story. I started off the day strong yesterday with 2-0 in the early games, and last night came back to end my day, and I went 3-4 total. Today started better though, 2-0 so far. I got one more play up and going, so we'll see how that one ends. But other than that, ready to get to this one game card. Excited for it.
Definitely excited there's a few games on the board that I like. You'll get them all here because my one best bet went off already, and we hit our one best bet with the Rays on the run line there to bounce back from my loss with the Jays. So hey, we hit that one now on a nice little 10-3 run with the best bet. Also, like to shout out a big welcome to Justin McCalvey to the show, also known as Stacks. Welcome, Justin. How you doing?
Yes,
Here?
sir.
Good to have you here on the happy hour, my friend. How you
Not
doing?
bad. Not ain't too bad. Up and down days so far. I got premium. Look like it's gonna get rained out. That's okay. But hit one big prop, missed on a prop, but not a bad day so far. Small slate left. I wish this game would go though.
There's a chance. There's a little window. They're trying to squeeze in the game there. I believe at about 5 p.m. About 7 p.m. Eastern time. It looks like there's a little gap where the rain might stop. The field crew will try to squeeze that in there. Will that game be? But with the other squad having to fly out, it might get rained out. There's a chance. But we'll definitely keep it posted and see how that one goes there. Head on over to Ramon. How you doing here on this Thursday evening, Ramon?
Yeah, wouldn't miss this for the world tonight. We're trying to. I called them. I said, "Hey, we need that game. Can you please start it?" I know on the Twins social media it did say there is a tentative start time here in about 15 minutes, but man, it does not look good out there. The pictures and the video that I'm seeing here on social media. So maybe we could squeeze that one. I said, "Hey, we need another game, guys. You gotta play this one. We got a bunch of guys on the happy hour, so let's see if we can't pick some winners."
We'll try to. We'll try to see if we can pick some winners. So let's get to it here on this small slate of games. Let's kick it on over to the MLB. We do have that game that is tentative with Seattle and Minnesota. So if you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. Then we also have the other game. We got Atlanta taking on the Mets in the prime time spot. Big prime time. Taking center stage is the Braves and the Mets. So let's kick it over to Ron. What do you like here in tonight's MLB action?
Now I got a premium on the Braves and the Mets, but I'll look at this Seattle and Minnesota. Hancock's actually 8-2 on the road in his last 8-10 starts. I'm gonna have to lean with the better hitting club right now. Give me the Mariners plus money there.
Head on over to Brian. What do you like here in the MLB tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that Mets the Mets Braves game there. I'm gonna take the Braves in the first 5 innings. I just think the Braves have the better starter there. I do like the pen on the Mets side, but Griffin Canning, man, over his last four has a 5.6 ERA, and yeah, I just think he's gonna have trouble tonight early. So give me the Braves first five.
Head on over to Justin. What do you like here in the MLB tonight?
I'm stay off the Seattle game. Got a premium in that game. But as far as the Braves, give me a Ronald Acuna over 1.5 bases minus 109.
All right, heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in tonight's MLB action, Ramon?
Yeah, I'm going to hope they get this one started. I think they will. Actually, it sounds like here just a few minutes away. I'm going to take Seattle here in this one to beat Minnesota here. Look, might not get all the way through, but at plus $1.15, give me the Seattle Mariners here in this one.
Yeah, for me here in these games, I like the over between the Braves and the Mets. Holmes on the bump for Atlanta. He's good for giving up a few, and we've seen some regression from Canning from the start of the season. He's definitely good for giving up a couple himself. Also, you look at the Braves. Braves on Thursday, 4-0 on the road to the over. So definitely, we definitely see some runs here in this one. Both sides, I think, chip in and get us up and over the total. I know this line has moved. It was at 9. It's come down to 8.5. But hey, less wood to chop. Give me the over between Atlanta and New York. Hey, that wraps up the small slate in the MLB. Let's head on over to the WNBA. We got a couple games over there, and one game that's definitely causing a big stir with Caitlin Clark being out. That line dropped. I see 11 at one point. You could have had 11 with the Sparks squad if you like the Sparks, but holy, definitely one of those movers and shaker lines. So Fever laying 5.5 now, and the Aces, I think that was at 8. That's come down to 7.5 in most spots. Heading over to Ron. What do you like here in the WNBA tonight?
I got a premium on that Fever and Sparks game. I'm going to look at the Aces. We saw them last night just obliterate the Sun. It's probably a good spot again, but I do love these Washington Mystics on the road. If you look at their record on the road, ATS, they're 10-3 against the spread last 13 road games. So I'm going to look at the Mystics, and I know that the trend back to back. I know it's 3-0, but we're going to go against it tonight, and I'm going to take Washington plus the 8.5 in that one.
Head on over to Justin. Anything in the WNBA for you tonight?
Yeah, I got got 2 plays. I got Leah Boston in the first game, the Fever game. I got her 15 plus points. Be aware, I got this morning before the CC news. I got it at 15 plus. I'm minus 112. I recently checked. I think it's like minus 130 something now. But I got that for the Fever game. And I got the Sparks, or the Aces first half, my fault. Aces first half minus 4.5 in the second game.
And for me here in these matchups tonight, first one I'm looking at here, I like Washington here, but in the first half. I think they can keep it close. It's over possession. I see 4. It was a 5. In that one, it was a 5.5. It's come down a little bit, so some people have bet on Washington. I think the this Vegas squad a little bit slow starting in that first half. We've seen what they've done scoring wise over their last few, and it's definitely been a lower scoring in their last few in that first half. So I think Washington can keep it close. So I'll grab those points with Washington. And then, man, since it moved that line, and that's just a crazy line move in that one. I don't want to touch that game. I'll wish you guys luck on whatever side you got on that one. But I can't recommend. It's just a tough spot for the Sparks here. It was better when you were getting 11, but now getting 5.5, third straight road game for the Sparks. It's really a tough spot. Caitlin Clark and no Caitlin Clark. I still kind of lean to the Fever to get the job done on that one. Hey, one more on the slate. We got the CFL rolling tonight. A little bit of football. Let's see if that thing's moved all the way up to where I figure, it's come back down a little bit. Some buyback on the Elks, thinking they're going to keep this one close with Winnipeg tonight. Good luck there. I see 10s in most places. Total 51.5. Heading over to Ron. What do you like there?
Yeah, I got to take Winnipeg here. I think they can probably count their number. I do like the over as well, I think I capped it at 13 and 54.5, somewhere around there. So I'm going to take the over definitely and lay it with Winnipeg.
Head on over to Brian. Any CFL for you tonight?
Nope, no CFL, Rod. Thanks.
No
though.
CFL for you tonight. Any CFL for you there, Justin?
Nope.
No CFL for Justin tonight. So for me, I'm looking at the CFL, and I'm with Ron. Take the over here in this one. I think we see plenty of points. Be it the Elks give up a bunch. They're good for giving up close to about 400 yards of offense defensively this season, and that's not going to win you ball games when you're giving up 400 yards of offense. 8.2 yards per play are these Elks. Until they figure that out, they're just a complete fade. So I'm with Ron. Take Winnipeg. Take the over. This could get real ugly for the Elks. Another tough start to their season, and I don't see it getting any better anytime soon unless they make some moves. And there are not a lot of guys that want to make some moves with. So buckle in, strap up. I think the paper bag's coming out again for the Elks. So tough. Another tough season for this Elks squad, but Winnipeg just looks like they're continuing to roll. So I'm with you. Give me the Blue Bombers and the over there in that one. Hey, that wraps up the sports slate here for Thursday. Brings us to the parlay section, player prop, game in the future. We'll leave it up to the capper to decide what they got going in this section, and then they'll let us know what they got going over at Tony's Picks, because that's where you can find our best bets. The bets that we got our money on are over at Tony'sPicks.com, so definitely head on over and join us here. It's that pre-eve to the weekend here on the Thursday. Best time to grab that 3-day pass. You get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday's action. Best way to go. Head on over to Ron to get us started. What do you got here tonight, Ron?
Yeah, tonight I got one in the MLB and I got one in the WNBA. You can get those right now at Tony's Picks. I'm going to look at the Korean baseball for tomorrow morning. We're going to look at the let's look at the NC Dinos, but I'm going to take them first 5. I don't really trust that bullpen, so take the NC Dinos first 5, and then I'm going to look at the LG Twins on the money line in that one. The video should be up here in a little bit. Thanks to the editors, they're really getting them up in time now. So look for that KBO video, and also we just shot the WNBA 2-3 zone. So make sure you check those out, and you'll see a new face on tomorrow's with Justin there. So thanks to him for joining us as well. But for tonight, that's what I got, and short night. But let's make some money and get that 2-for-1 special, and get those guys that are making you monies right now. So we can definitely do that. Fully transparent. You can check out our records at Tony's Picks. And like I've always said, Rod, if you can cap during these months, you can cap in football season. So, hey, if you want to be a capper, come on in the morning, and we're doing auditions, so don't forget that.
Definitely. I don't know where to Brian. What do you got for us tonight, Brian?
Yeah, tonight for the parlay, let's do like I said, the Braves first 5 money line, and also pair that up with the under in the Indiana game, the under 168.5. They tend to the under when Caitlin Clark's off the court, so I like the under. It's dropped quite a bit, but I'd still take the under in that game. And on the site, I don't have anything tonight. All my plays went off for the day, but I will have some plays up for you guys tomorrow. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow night too with a MLB video on YouTube, and be here on the happy hour. So see you then.
Head on over to Justin. What do you got for us tonight, Justin?
I'll give you a little same game parlay. I do got a premium in the on the side in the Seattle game. But as far as my same game parlay, I'm gonna give y'all the Braves team total over 4.5. And give me going back to Acuna. I love Acuna. Acuna over 1.5 bases. Parlay that together. Get you some plus money.
That's nice. I like that as well. And for me, a little 2-teamer. I got the Elks over, and then we're gonna throw the MLB game with the Mets and the Braves over the total as well. So 2 overs for you there for me tonight. Little 2-teamer. And yeah, my play of the day went off over at Tony's Picks, so I got nothing left for tonight's action. Just gave it to you here. That nice little 2-teamer for you. Hit that one, and then come back see me tomorrow. I got some CFL up there already for the weekend. I went 3-0 last weekend on the CFL over at Tony's Picks, so definitely head on over, check that out, and then definitely going forward, be on the lookout for the YouTube channel. Get you some more WNBA, get some more CFL as well. So definitely be on the lookout there. Shout out to Ramon. I don't know what happened. Something happened to her.
Had a hot water heater
at the
problem
end,
or
so.
something is what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely shout out Ramon. Hopefully everything's all right there for sure. And then shout out to everybody who joined us in the chat there as well. Kevin's in the chat, JM in the chat. I know I seen Ron in the chat earlier. Shout out PW Critter. Andrew was in the chat, figuring it out in the chat as well. MMA Locker Room. He was trying to get pop in. I see he had Holmes over 5.5 strikes. Did Mills from the prop shop there. Also had Chris in the chat there as well. So shout out Chris in the chat. Go check out his home run video as well. Definitely putting the work
Cashed it today.
They cashed it today again. So hey, he's been hot with that. So definitely go check out Chris Atkins on the YouTube channel with his home run prop. So shout out those guys in the chat as well. So appreciate
PK,
everybody.
That line opened up at 11 for the Fever. Now it's down to 5.5. So yeah, little overreaction if you ask me. But
Definitely.
Is she worth that many? Probably. She's worth a good 20 points.
She's not worth
So
6.
I don't know.
she had a horrible
She's-
game
she's-
against Seattle and they won. You could tell she was nursing something. So yep.
Yeah, they're gonna save her for the
So
cup.
she draws a lot of attention from the other side, though. So without her on the court, it is going to be a different ball game. So you know what I'm saying? She has a lot of assists still. She still does a lot of ball movement. And she still draws a lot of defense. So it's going to be a different ball game without her out there for sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
So I agree with the line movement at 5.5 down to, or where it's moved from 11 to 5.5. I agree. It's about right where it should be. That's why I'm not touching it.
At this point, if you want to take that game, you might as well take it. If you want to take this anything, at this point, you might as well take the Sparks.
At this point, yeah. I think that's the only value way to go there in that one.
You might as well just go ahead and sprinkle the money line.
Sprinkle a little on the Sparks.
Yeah, a little money line.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the Commissioner's Cup final anyway. They're going to rest her, I'm sure. Tuesday night, we got the Minnesota-Indiana championship. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. Coming up. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, appreciate everyone that tunes into the happy hour here at 5 p.m. Eastern. So, don't forget, if you want to be a capper here at Tony's Picks, hey, we're still holding open auditions. Tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern to the Tony's Picks morning show, and hey, we'll get you on. You can give some picks with us and see if this is something you want to do. It's that time of year. We do the auditions this time of year because come football season, we know everybody who's becomes a football capper come football season. So if you can cap it this time of year when things get tough, when you got 4-game slates, then you can cap football season. So, hey, shout out to everybody doing it. So, hey, appreciate everybody that has joined us here. Yourself a wonderful Thursday. Small slate. Let's hope they get that Seattle game off and going. I'd love to watch another ball game here tonight. So, let's hope they get that going. Shout out, everybody. Good luck tonight. Make it a winning one. We'll catch you guys again tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a good one.
Good luck, guys.